Welcome to the You Lie Podcast, the podcast dedicated to calling out your friends' bullshit. I'm Brian.
This Chris.
Your boy Jay Will.
Kept us info on that one, huh?
Yeah, why not?
And our brother Sir D's is not with us. He's doing his thing. And Chicago, I think it was. So do your thing, brother.
Man, he always
Have a good
does.
time.
Yeah.
We'll see you on the next one, holding it down like we do. But like any other week, we are here ready to kick that shit, ready to have a good time, talk about everything that stirred our gears this week. I know I got me a doozy of a mind blower that took me off.
All Chris has been thinking about.
I've been following heavy, but we gonna talk about it. And when we smell the BS, why are we talking about it?
Yeah.
They come with punishers when we call it out. The first one will be the shot. The next one is the $10 cash app and the 805 entertainment, and then the stay ready push-ups, because we gotta stay ready. So we don't gotta get ready. Is there anything old from the last episode? Is there anything old
From the last episode?
I think we clear.
I feel like there might be.
Is there?
I don't know, man.
Might be too, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Look, man, you know what? Somebody gonna have to keep us honest.
Yeah.
At this point, y'all watching, go ahead and call it out. We'll look. Go ahead and call it out. Give us the video and the time spot.
Let's go ahead and if nothing no other to do, like I usually say, let's hop in it.
All right then.
All right, let's go ahead and get into topic numero uno. Y'all know I'm a diehard Raider fan. Me and Sherman been rocking with the Raiders for a minute. Friday we watching, preparing for the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching all the interviews. I want to know where the mindset is at. And breaking news come through that he messing around, called somebody racial terms is what they called it. Now get that. They actually are winning. That's.
They look good out there, to be real with you.
They had a scrappy game.
They lost that game,
and they coaching the racist. They coaching out here saying that people got lips the size of Michelin
He's
tires.
not an outward racist at very least.
Like at least, we ain't seen his emails though, right?
We ain't seen his emails. Probably smart enough to not send them.
And
it was like, that's a good one.
So that's we know. If you don't know by now, you probably didn't see he got caught up with saying these terms about not only black people but about women shouldn't be refs and GMs in the league. Also that they shouldn't have drafted any gay people, and he got the only openly gay athlete in the sport right now on his team. So that was probably a lot to have come up, and this was all found through emails over a 7-8 year period from 2011 to 2018.
Emails over a 7 or 8 year
period. That's a long time. This is behavior. This is pattern.
You know what Maury would ask right now if he was on this game? Is it 7 or 8 years? It was 7 or 8 years.
Seven.
Might be longer than that, bro. Honestly.
Documented in the investigation, but I think if nobody stopped him, why would we assume that he hasn't been still sending out this kind of rhetoric to people? And he apparently the dude that he was talking to, Bruce Allen, was using the team email. John Gruden was using his personal email. So I don't know which one of them was stupid. The guy emailing to the team one or the dude using his team one to talk.
How did this get leaked? One of them, so either the sender, which we don't think leaked it, or the receiver leaked it, right? Or just somebody got access to their file.
Because they did an investigation on the Washington football team.
Is this their work emails?
The dude from Washington's work email was emailing John Gruden, who was using. No, John, the personal email, John Gruden was, and talking real spicy, reckless, in the messages, but then so it brings up this whole two-faced kind of thing, because he's one of these guys that got ultimate power in the Raiders organization. He was like Doc Rivers was in the Clippers. Like he was president, GM. He was all that. I'm telling you, who got a job from the coach to the player to the ball boy. Like that's all coming through me. So we about to remove this man from all that right now. Now there's two sides of this: the sin and then the actual football side. I don't know if our football team has the mental makeup to outlast this.
Why not?
They were shook after that Bears game when they found out we got out there and laid a.
Or did they just?
They laid a egg.
He's gone now.
I mean,
He wasn't gone.
Yeah, he wasn't gone
during that game. But he told them what was coming though.
Yeah, that's right.
So they knew. That's what I mean. It was in their head.
Hey,
They were processing and got out there on the football field and got smacked.
I guess.
I mean, at the
Yeah,
same time,
I guess you don't go out there playing to lose, especially not on the football field.
You can. You could die.
Yeah.
Literally. Like, yeah. Or be paralyzed or something. Go ahead, Maury.
Yeah, I mean, at the same time, you said Raiders lay the eggs, but Raiders been laying eggs for a while, man. So it ain't like they just not show up against certain teams. It's like they play good against the teams that's good, but when they play against teams that's lesser than them,
That's an argument you can make.
They seem a way to.
It is
But
valid.
ain't that mental game then? Ain't that a mental thing though? That's what I was hitting at.
Yeah,
They don't got the mental makeup to, I think, survive this.
And for John Gruden, they found over 650,000 emails. Not found, but
Not-
sent or he
Not all from him. That's
So-
how many they had confiscated, and out of those 650, John Gruden's was single.
Not the 650. I mean, I'm pretty sure he got a lot more.
But not just him. Who else? He was talking to somebody. They was just responding with LOL, or what? Like, what was the response?
Yeah, the people that he was
Probably.
communicating with was emailing him back. They got an answer too. Like, so what was y'all talking about?
What was the conversation?
This conversation.
Right.
Exactly.
We don't get that information though.
Jeff Fisher already spoke out.
What'd he say?
Jeff Fisher, I guess he had a back and forth, not back and forth. Well, he was talking to John Gruden on some email stuff, and I don't know what the situation was, but Jeff Fisher kind of jumped ahead of.
He dry snitched? He snitched on himself?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ahead of, yeah, we talking about this and that, and yeah, you got. I don't know the exact details, but Jeff Fisher already spoke out on what one of the conversations that.
Dang, I didn't know that.
Email.
Adam Schefter tried to clean some stuff up too. Some emails. He like sent her.
I may have.
He like sent, he said he sent a report to somebody that he was
Yeah.
writing it on and had him proof it. And
I
be
wrote
like,
a
let
few
me
jokes.
Let me know what it if I need to change anything.
I jotted a few things down.
Yeah, like you can't do it. He's like, I've never done it serious, but I will have people look at my stuff.
Oh, that's
but I've
funny.
never changed anything based on what they said. What are you talking
That's
about, bro?
funny.
You fucking up out here. People scared of their emails now. There's nothing to say.
Now when I
That's
heard about the Michelin tires, the company email on the email, whatever. I mean, you know what? I was like,
The joke would be funny.
Yeah,
if
as
it
the
didn't
joke.
come
Take the
out of a
racism
white
out.
man's mouth. That shit would have been funny as hell.
That's some Craig Smith stuff
They
right
got
there.
some
Michelin tire lips.
tire lips. Good God. That's a hot one, bro. Yeah, you say something like that in a black crowd, they might hit you with a falling
Depending.
everywhere, or they might kill you.
Depending on who's saying it, that is.
They might kill you, depending on who's saying it.
You saying the 650,000 emails, and I'm like, man, out of all that, John Gruden is the only one. The only out of all this email, and they saying that they didn't leak it, like the NFL didn't leak their findings, nothing like that. So it seems like somebody maybe had it out for John Gruden or the Raiders.
My thing is,
And it seemed
why now?
and how they did it. They dropped the one on the Friday, like bam. He said he had big ass lips. Waited around. Oh, Mark Davis, you ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna do. Okay. Drop the bomb. Hiroshima. they think we playing out here. Then we found out he said all this about the gay community and women and stuff. And then Mark Davis didn't want to fire him. If he wanted to fire him, he would have fired him off the racism alone. You got a room full of black men in there that's supposed to go in here and answer to this dude talking about Michelin lip tires and then smiling in your face. Like, unless he got that energy in public with them. Like, if you a roaster, you a roaster, right? Like, if you roasted me in public, then you roasted me.
He probably wasn't doing that.
And I don't think he was. I think he was a smiley in your face type of dude. And then, like Keyshawn say, he was a fraud. Keyshawn Johnson called him a fraud, aired him out. Said he was talking all kind of shit about him on live. I was like, damn.
Yeah, Keyshawn ain't afraid to say
Yeah,
it.
he not. But he was saying he thinks the team is still good, but Keyshawn been wrong before too.
Yeah. I didn't know he was accurate.
Oh yeah, I don't know how to
bold.
feel about the team side of it, but
Now, Chris. Now, do you think John Gruden would ever get a job in the NFL again?
NFL probably not. If they really want to end racism, it takes all of us and all this shit they got written around the field and on the helmets and shit. Then no, he can't. He cannot. He
A job
cannot.
in football?
But a job in the football universe,
Where?
He will.
TV, radio, podcast.
Maybe they'll take him at BHS.
Oh, you know that you know the people that are loving this kind of stuff. Like, oh, that's our guy. That's our kind of. He ain't said nothing wrong.
Right here in Bakersfield.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
He'll definitely get another job. I I mean, no time.
Much lower paying job.
Some of the names that was in them emails. We talked about Bruce Allen. I think he was a high GM with a team in there. They talked about co-owner or co-founder of Hooters. Some other big business chains. Like these are people that got positions. This is the racism issue. Like right. Like this is the racism issue. You got these people in these places that can make decisions.
I was about to say, we don't got black people in these places getting outraged
on.
And causing consequences to fall down the ladder. We don't have that.
And we couldn't even get the smoke going enough to make the ruckus.
We tried to talk about this last week.
It wasn't until the gay stuff came out that people was like, oh, he got to go. He got to be fired now. Nothing we can do. Our hands is tied.
Somebody fire his ass.
Yeah, they said he said something about the gays.
But yeah, the big Michelin tire lips joke.
Yeah, we cool on the blacks.
He should have been out.
Should have been
right then. We would have booted his ass. We like,
I don't mean to laugh. That's a hot roast, man.
We actually would have laughed while we kicked him out. We would have been like, "That's a good one," but you can't say that. Yeah, bye.
We gotta stop you out.
Bye. Yeah, you fired. You fired for sure. That was a good.
That's
one,
funny.
Yeah, that was good.
Funny.
Bye. $1 million joke right there.
And then
John could have said, he could have said American tires. He could have said, big old tires.
Right there for you. The big pillow we want.
You right though. Michelin tires. Yeah. Oh boy.
That wasn't his first joke he'd have never ripped off.
No.
But you know what? The owners, I think they should get all the emails, looked at too, because damn well that them racist niggas sit on top of that box.
Yeah.
And that said some shit on some emails too.
It's a weird line, right? Because you're really into that privacy realm. And that's what's, America, one of America's biggest, pillars. Yeah. And now you're talking about getting into everybody's. You got something? Go ahead.
Yeah, no. I'm listening.
You're talking about getting into everybody's personal. John Gruden's personal emails shouldn't have been in this. Either Bruce Allen sent it to the wrong person, or John Gruden was emailing.
When you send something to somebody work shit,
keep it. I don't use my work email.
That stuff goes on a server that anybody that the IT professional or whatever has access to. That's how that works.
Mm-hmm. You got a work email?
On a work email, I don't have a work email.
I don't use mine. I got one.
My wife has one, and she told me once. I was like, "Hey, you can't."
Yeah, don't send it to them.
Yeah. Don't send those emails here. I was like,
Gmail.
Send that
to the Gmail.
Yes, people can sift through your emails at work. It is a thing. Okay, so don't fucking do it.
Now, if we're saying turn over your personal emails, I mean, now we got to get rid of people for stupidity too. Like if you got that kind of stuff in, your business emails. Like if every team owner had to get surrender day Panthers.com or whatever name. Like, okay. Now we got something. Now, if you see the races or the misogyny or the the homophobia in that, then we can make the move. Since you see it's effective, right? Like this is going to be this effective. Like then, because this dude had like $60 million left on his contract, 6 years left. I don't know how that works. Snatched his money. I don't know. Mark paid him off because that was Mark Davis's guy.
Listen, man, just whisper your racist jokes in the corner like every other white man. When you think another white man is going to accept it.
That's some decorum, huh? That's some etiquette about your racism.
Yeah, Bill Burr got a good joke about that shit. He was like, when it's coming. Oh, my God.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
My thing is, the email thing, does John Gruden does not know, like, man, that's a paper trail, bro. Like, that's definitely paper trail. It's like sending a text message. It's paper trail, man. Like, but I'm sure 10 years ago, we were thinking about
this would be an issue.
Yeah.
Like, they would even get my emails.
Yeah. I think a lot of times.
He was like, man, this is a paper trail. I don't know, man. And he had to type it out, read it.
Yes. And then send to Matt Whitaker at sbcglobal.com.
That is so real.
/ wherever he works. You know,
had to read that shit.
At wherever I work.com.
That screams of privilege.
Don't ever send the.
He was so cushioned in his station that he didn't even think that it would be an issue. Like, ain't nobody gonna look at this. This is my email. Who checking emails? I'm John Gruden.
Nigga, I mean, 5 years ago, niggas, when Trump was all about emails, what the fuck are you talking about?
Right.
Emails, this was gonna bring you down, nigga.
Might have been a good time to delete right there, huh?
A good time to be like, listen,
what did I say?
I will pay you guys half my contract to get rid of these fucking emails. Don't send these. Send. That'll be my last email. Because I'm gonna go down anyway.
Let me look at time. As we wrap this.
Yeah, as we wrap it.
Is it too late for me to get up out my 11 wins bet?
Ooh, no,
Playoff
no.
I can't
We
slide- I
need
can't-
11 wins.
I can't slide about that. I can't. I'm at the.
You got to invest in their mental fortitude. You got to invest in their mental fortitude.
It hasn't been proven.
Let's readjust. Let's readjust the consequences. What was the original consequences of the bet?
It's a $50 to the cash.
Let's
out.
make it 25.
But what if they pull it off?
Then you might get $50. That's on you. I mean, you want to be greedy? Go ahead.
Nah.
Wins, that's what it is.
You said doubling down. Okay, well, down.
Doubling down.
All right, well, shit.
Sound like we about to get $50 in our bank account.
Yeah, I don't know how I stand, but John Gruden, they had to make that move. I think if you the Raiders, they should have made it earlier. You could say he was processing or whatever, but he seemed like he got enough information on Friday before the game to make these decisions. But
Self-damning.
you know, they're gonna have to live. All of these people gonna have to live with the consequences of what they built out. So, like we said, he missing $60 million. He ain't on this team no more, and people's jobs on that team now gonna be affected. Who knows if even Derek Carr is sticking around? Maybe they just want to scrap the whole thing. He's old. He's 30, 31. Let's get him out of here. Let's get some young blood. This quarterback's coming. There's a quarterback a dime a dozen. It seems like.
Yeah, it's technically a new team, new city.
New team, new city. This is old baggage from Oakland that they carry around.
Yeah. Wipe the slate clean so that all no old shit is
Here.
causing the Raiders to lose. Huh?
Because John Gruden was calling some bullshit ass plays on offense.
I'm curious to see if now it opens up. If Derek gets a little more freedom in calling what he wants, and if that is going to reflect in checkdowns, or if it's going to be him throwing that ball.
I think he'll do just fine.
I will say this.
I hope.
That last game was after the emails. What they saw,
Yeah, the
right?
Bears, yeah.
That was hard to watch.
Yeah, it was bad football.
But compared to the Bengals, the Raiders did look like trash.
Brian saw me. I was in here quiet in the mud. He was like, "You watching the game?"
I was over here like, God damn, man, it's not going well.
It's garbage. This is
But that
not
Bengals
garbage.
game was, that Bengals Green Bay game, man.
That was lit.
Woo, boy.
That was lit.
That game was a trip.
Yeah.
We won. Yeah. Nigga, was that 4 field goals missed or 5? Somebody finally made 1.
Yeah, the Green Bay dude.
Yeah, and the game was over. Yeah, I think that was
Crosby.
the first one. I could not
5?
believe it. I thought Bengals had it after that.
I'm gonna let it ride.
Yeah.
We had it. We had the mother.
I think he's right. I think it was 5.
I'm gonna let it ride. I'm gonna let it ride.
Watch the motherfucker.
Bruh. Yeah. I said, I hit Maury up like, nigga, are you watching this game? He didn't have nothing to say. I was like, my God, what the fuck is going on right now? Okay, neither here nor there, but that Bengals game was crazy.
It was wild.
It was dope though. Anyway, I guess we can move on.
Y'all can let us know in the comments what you think about John Gruden being let go. Was it the thing to do? How you feel about these Raiders? Only if you think they're gonna do something good. But put it in the comments.
So my subject is I just came across this because actually I was in the ULI YouTube channel thing. Sometimes I scroll through that. And because we're so manosphere, it drops some stuff sometimes. Yeah. And this one happens to be a competition, a netball competition, a tournament, statewide.
In Australia?
Minnesota, I think.
Minnesota. Oh.
Where's it at?
You a lie.
You were lying. It was in Minnesota.
Was it Minnesota?
Okay. There's a netball competition. Oh, well, hold on. Y'all gonna have to hold on. We gotta resolve this immediately.
Please stand by.
Oh, it's Australian.
Hey! Oh, I didn't say what I wanted.
I'll take a shot.
Okay.
Let's keep it moving. What's that? Yeah, you not taking the shot.
They had accents. Netball. She was saying nipple.
So that was Ben Simmons' sport was netball? Can you tell?
You know what? There's no free throws involved, so it definitely was.
So, but you gotta frame it too.
Okay.
And then Moria come in with his follow up.
I still haven't framed my subject.
You said that it was playing in Minnesota. I called you out, but you didn't say what was
All
happening.
right, enter here, right?
We're back.
This isn't all over.
All right.
We back.
So, All right, so it was in Australia. I lost.
Yes, sir.
Continuity.
Minnesota. This isn't all over.
This is over.
Oh, my God. I think that might be your catchphrase, bro.
Buddy.
All right. So it was in Australia. So the men wanted to be included. Their league wasn't big enough for them to hold a tournament.
The netball league.
Yeah, the netball league, and the women were having a tournament, and they wanted to compete. They was like, man, F this. We want to play too. They were like, we want to play, man. This is stupid. We want to be the champs or something.
Yeah.
So
but not like they just bogart their way up in there.
No, man.
The commissioner or whoever, the chair lady, whoever she is, she let them in. She agreed.
I honestly believe if you're competitive and there's nobody left to play, you'll take what's out there. You know
Where they at?
Where are you?
They
Y'all,
playing over there. I'm on them.
Apparently the men ain't cutting it. Where the women at? For real. So they come out and they just mop the floor with all these women. Okay,
Won every match.
Be real.
Every match.
Let's be real. Any realistic human being will not be surprised by the news. Yes, a men's team wiped the floor with all the women's teams and won the championship.
Even a championship quality team.
We won't get into the science. We won't get into the gender discrepancies. We won't, go Dave Chappelle with it.
Because it's obvious the physical part of it.
If we talk about the ideals of the situation, how do you guys think this would go down in America? Let's say this happened. Let's say this did happen in Minnesota. What would the reaction be? What do you guys think? Basically, like, how do you think it would go down here?
If the netball in Minnesota?
Yeah, men's team, men.
Like, what do you think the outcome would be? The men are still winning.
Men's netball. No, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
Men's netball not popular enough. They come down here and they want to be included in some kind of sport, and they jump into the women's tournament and be like, hey, we want to be included. We'll all identify as women and then they
wasn't the case there. But.
Well, they're kind of letting men do it right now on the low, right? They just to pass an agenda. They're letting men jump into MMA fights, run on high school track teams.
That's a fair point.
Men bodies that are attuned to
the
testosterone.
MMA fighter was breaking bones in them girls' faces.
Yeah, man.
And it was a legal fight. Like, they sanctioned it.
My thing is, but go ahead. I'll let y'all take it because I have a final take on my stance on this. But I'll let you guys go ahead and give y'all 25
You got
cents.
something more?
Yeah.
The netball, I never even knew this was important until now.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, if you're the females and you want, to stand the league, you want the men to, join, don't get mad when these niggas mop the floor with y'all because, I mean, we're just physically, stronger, faster, all that. So don't get mad. Don't go to a...
They didn't ask for this, though.
Whatever. It is what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah, y'all. It's a side effect of the climate we're in. Y'all got to deal with it, too.
They didn't ask for it?
They didn't ask for it. This women's league, I don't think they...
The players didn't ask for it, but the lead of it apparently agreed, though, with their stance.
Yeah.
Agreed
Okay.
to dudes being there, so okay. Nah, you want some competition? We gonna give it to you.
Mm-hmm.
So just because you women ain't gonna go like. So we want to mop the floor like we actually should, and they did. But I got a couple rules though for netball since I didn't know what it was.
Since we don't know what netball is.
Yeah, please.
Here's the 5 rules of netball. I got 4 right here though.
There's only 5
cannot
rules?
travel with the ball. So you catch the ball, you plant whatever. You can't travel.
Much like rugby.
You cannot snatch or
Not
hit the
rugby.
ball
What's that?
out of
Frisbee.
their hands.
Frisbee. Sorry.
So the player gets the ball. You can't try to steal it. Back the ball down. You gotta let him. You gotta let him be.
It's all passing lanes, huh? For steals, it's all passing lanes.
Basketball with more rules and no backboard.
Here we go. This is like lightweight, Kobe. You must stand 3 feet away from the person with the ball.
Back up. No hand checking.
The person that catches the ball.
3
You
feet.
gotta stand 3 feet. I don't know how to determine that. I don't know if there's referees that look at it like you ain't 3 feet away. Whatever it is. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, a penalty card.
You cannot hold the ball for more than 3 seconds. So you catch the ball.
Quick decisions.
I'm guessing, yeah.
That's-
you gotta make a decision.
Keeps the pace, I would imagine.
Maury, I feel like you getting at something here, man. What's up? Are you saying like this is how Ben Simmons' game looks? Does he follow all these rules on the floor?
That's a deep roast. He showed it get that ball out of his hand real quick, didn't he? It was less than 3 seconds when he was on the baseline for that layup. He was like hot potato. He threw that so quick.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a couple of rules in netball. But you know what? I mean, for the women, hey man, they won. You agreed to them being in the league, so.
Mm-hmm.
Now it seemed like it was more fans complaining than it was the players. Maybe the players took their L. I don't know. I didn't hear anything in the report from those news ladies about the players being upset.
The men won. I don't think they're really worried about.
Not the men, the women that they beat. I didn't hear anything about them being upset that they lost.
I don't know. I think the minute that they saw the men coming into the tournament, they were like, "Oh, this whole thing is gonna be a fucking joke.
It's rigged."
Yeah, rigged. I don't know, but at that point, they all need to know whoever gets to the men's game, you probably maybe won.
Even your A game, even your A game.
They skewed the whole tournament.
And that's not saying there's not some women that can be strong or stronger than men or faster.
Yeah.
But good luck assembling an entire team to run a professional league.
I'll speak on that at the end of it.
There is no dunking in that ball.
Can't touch the rim.
Probably why Ben Simmons loves dunking.
Ben Simmons,
it's all coming together.
He passed the ball away, so he would be perfect.
It's all coming together. This explains so much.
Ben Simmons, hey, Ben Simmons from ain't it Australian?
Yes.
I think he came from out there.
I told you. That's why I told y'all this is his sport. So he's not shooting. He's not shooting. Shooting is anathema in netball.
He need to go play at the park.
Yeah.
He need to learn how to play the game. Like, this ain't netball.
Somebody
handball.
needs to give him a 4th grade education
and good old American basketball.
Somebody actually, we've talked about this, and we can circle back. Somebody needs to teach this nigga the game of change because he don't know how to shoot. Nigga,
change is based
on shooting.
Change.
Yeah.
I made that one.
You do not get the ball back if you did not make the shot. It is the greatest motivation to make your jumper. You
gotta tell them to pass it to the rim or pass it to the net.
Somebody teach this nigga how to play basketball. It's not netball, Ben. Good God.
We went on a whole Ben tangent on it.
I'm just saying.
It's apropos.
But it was there. You're right. But the whole gender thing, for me, I like the inclusivity thing because it can happen. Sometimes women might just want to compete in the men's league anyway, even if they know they're going to lose. And what's wrong with that?
How about a woman on a co-ed team? Like all women versus all men is a little tougher sell for me.
But no, what I'm saying is,
Brittany Garner can play for the Kings.
Flip the situation for women. Like let's say there is a basketball league for men and there's not a basketball league for the women. There's not enough people to play, and they just want to compete. You let them play. I think the men will respect it and would let them play in the basketball tournament.
But I don't think them rolling as a team is the best move.
No.
Let's sprinkle them into the other organizations. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't say that, but I think the inclusivity thing is okay. And I think the inclusivity thing will I think the numbers are going to be less for women, but you'll only end up finding women who are able to compete with men.
That can hang, right?
Yeah.
Just like just like you sprinkle, you weed out the weak men that can't compete.
They're
you also,
out there.
You know?
They are out there. I mean, what's her name? Shakari? I mean, I can't run with her. Is that her name? What's her?
Yeah.
Because she smoked.
I wouldn't get no foot race with her. No.
Hell no. Hell no. She'll burn.
Maury like, I'd smoke her.
No. Yeah, Maury be over there. No, bro.
Yeah, she fast.
No, man.
Fast.
They are out there. I think the problem is, once we come to terms with the numbers, I think the possibilities are what we'll be more impressed with, and the goals that women end up achieving. I think it's possible, but
and with a lot of those rules you said in netball, I could see them maybe being able to have, like, you can't outrun anybody, right? But I mean, only in
it's not basketball.
If you don't have the ball, you can run.
They're saying like, no, you can't do
shoot.
this, you can't do that.
You can't dribble with it. You ain't crossing. You ain't running by nobody with the ball. So I mean. You can't press them. You got to be 3 feet away, right? So you can't like overwhelm them with your masculinity.
Yeah, somebody saw his natural talent and was just like, man, this would translate well to the NBA, and it does translate well, but it only translates well. At some point, you have to be a basketball player.
Yeah, you got to do the work. Got to do the work.
Yeah, I don't know how many players on the netball court at a time. I don't know if it's 5 or whatever it is, but there's only 2 positions that can shoot in netball. It's a goal attack and a goal shooter. So if you're not a goal attacker or a goal shooter, you cannot shoot the ball.
So it's like volleyball and basketball, like basketball.
So that you can a shooter you can't. So there are shots. I thought you said you can't shoot.
And you have to shoot inside the circle.
And you have to be the shooter.
Yeah, you gotta be a goal attack, GA, or a goal shooter to shoot the ball.
Look like we're gonna have to watch a quarter of
and a goal attack can only do like layups, or they can do a jump shot too.
We're gonna watch a quarter of netball.
We're gonna have to look at it. We didn't have this whole discussion on it.
Yeah, I watched some Olympic volleyball.
Go
ahead.
circle, like basically the key. That
Yeah, I saw that.
you had to do.
Yeah, I thought it was a 3-point line. Is that all it is?
No jumper.
That half circle?
Run the basket and shoot it.
Oh, like a floater little layup situation.
Basically like a little layup, like mid-range, basically like a little floater.
Oh yeah. D Rose a kill, huh?
Yeah.
Rondo be out there killing.
This is all lining up with Ben Simmons' game.
John Morant.
How come nobody's giving this take on ESPN? Like, this is what he plays. These are the rules, and this is what he's used to. Why has nobody given this? Okay, never mind.
There is some explanation to maybe his mental makeup while
they
out
knew
there.
he came from a different sport.
But he dominated. Let's not act like he a bum out here. He was dominating that LSU. Wasn't he at LSU doing his thing?
Yeah, he's an amazing talent, but I mean, talent only gets you so far.
Yeah, and they were like, that's my reason. Go ahead.
Kobe worked his ass off.
You say he didn't play?
Yeah, he didn't play LSU. He went to LSU, but he didn't play over there like that.
He was on the team.
He was on the team.
Yeah. That's so different from he played.
Nah, he set out.
Were they teaching him basketball?
Go to the NBA. Yeah. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
We don't have time for this. Right, we do. What time is it?
I don't know. I'm probably pushing
What time is it? Yeah, we pushing it right now. Ooh.
Yeah, nah, I'm gonna let you ride. Maury. Sorry, people. Call him alive in the comments. If he alive, make sure you let him know and put what you want.
Maury is over here looking at his phone screen right now.
Yeah, he tried to bait me right there. I got it right here.
Yeah. All right. Ooh, man.
Tell him what you want in the comments. Let's wrap this one.
All right.
It probably stopped on. Oh no, nothing in the comments there. Y'all do your thing. What's up?
Y'all, it's been another episode of You Alive.
You Alive.
We talked about John Gruden and his racist ass, racist ass comments, racist ass. Everything about that nigga racist, man.
Yeah. No matter how funny it was.
The Raiders and everything. And we talked about netball, man.
Netball.
Yeah, netball ended up being a subject, didn't it?
Netball.
Nipple was until
Nipple ball.
And why we spoke of netball, yeah.
So, man, shit, man, you can find us on Buzzsprout. You can find us on Facebook.
Yes.
YouTube. You can find us on our 805nt.com.
There you go, .com.
We got a clothes. We all got a clothes on.
Hey, you see the drip? You know what I'm saying? You see the drip?
Yeah, that red and white is clean, man.
With the crew neck, you feel me?
I got more on the way.
Yeah. So definitely go on that website support, man. Personal shit, man. We appreciate everybody.
Yes.
Watching, liking.
I feel like our stuff been rolling these last couple of weeks on just the YouTube clickability. So
Indeed.
Thank y'all.
Yes, thanks for watching.
Yeah, we did everything off.
We were supposed to go to the No Strings Attached today. Quick shout out, but
Yeah. Shout out to No Strings Attached.
See y'all.
We didn't get to have a night out tonight, but whatever the next gig is, we gonna be there.
Checking the ass. You feel me?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm gonna be there too. I want to.
Yeah. And
you would enjoy yourself.
There. More importantly, Maury will be there. That'll be nice. He'll be with all of us, and Sherman will be back from his wedding.
Hey, have a good time, my brother.
Yeah. Serendipity. I think it all works out.
Yeah, man, shit, man. Have a good time in Chicago, man. You know what I'm saying? Chicago, man, have a good time, man. Come back here next week. We'll be back into it, y'all. But you can find me. Second underscore R6 on the, Snapchat, on IG, Josh. No, that's my IG.
See, it's tough.
Josh underscore Will 15, man. That's where you can find me on those social media platforms. Brian, man, where can you find that, bro?
You can find me at Mind of Cal on Twitch. I'm just gonna plug Mind of Cal. I don't use your Gamanama Slama right now.
Slama.
So, don't worry about that right now. Mind of Cal. I'm always streaming on that shit. I switched my Snapchat to it's Brian Dana 21. I'm trying to switch that to @BDana24 because I want you to troll me at @BDana24 on Twitter. But also, you can troll me on Snapchat if I figure out how to change my damn account name first. But yeah, that's all my shit right now. Yeah.
Spoken like a true old
Chris,
nigga.
man, where you find you at, bro?
I am on Instagram, C-Boy Designs. Y'all can holler at me there. All your graphic needs, flyers, logos, web design, and all that kind of good stuff. Hit me up in the DMs. We can talk about it. C-Boy Designs, Instagram.
And let me plug this last one. We got a ULI Instagram. We never plug it, but we post shit on there.
Didn't he? I feel like he said it at the beginning.
Do we? I mean, he said we have one, but we do have a ULI Instagram. I think we have, I don't know.
Yeah, put in ULI.
Yeah, there's a URL there somewhere. I don't know. We'll make it clickable. Just so y'all know.
It should be in the description, no?
Yeah, because we drop some funny stuff sometimes on Instagram, and that's
And always let's Surdees.
Yeah,
At Surdees on all of them.
Yeah, your favorite podcast.
On all of them.
Yeah,
Probably got some clips of his
Facebook,
action
Twitter,
this weekend.
Snapchat, Instagram,
All
wherever.
of them.
Yeah, Surdees.
I'll put it in.
Yeah, we'll
If he
drop
on
it in
there,
the info.
it's Surdees.
Yeah, we miss you, but he is also at a wedding. Last time it was Chris went to a wedding. I guess another wedding might be coming up.
'Tis the season, huh?
Yeah, more. We got to go to some weddings, man. It's happening. Yeah, it's the thing to do right now. Yeah, it's 100 brewery.
You know they turn up at weddings.
We gonna slide.
That's the whole reason they having the whole wedding is
wedding
turning up.
crashers too. Let's go.
Who getting married?
Who getting married? Can I slide in? Let's go.
Wedding crashers too. The Michelin tires.
The Michelin Lips edition. Damn.
We appreciate everyone been liking, down.
Yes.
Man, keep rocking with us. We only gonna get better off this show for sure. We're gonna definitely catch y'all next week for another episode of You Alive.
You alive.
We gotta go.
You know.
Oh, we out. That's it.